Beginnings. If you keep the Sabbath, you start to see creation not as somewhere to get away from your ordinary life, but a place to frame attentiveness to your life. Eugene Peterson, the pastor. The week before Christmas, I make a pact with myself. I will sit down and finish writing personal notes in each of several cards lying in a stack on my desk. These cards were pulled out of a box on the first day of December, along with ornaments for the tree and decorations for the mantel. My aspirations about the holiday season were obviously fueled by idealism. But before I start another project, wrapping gifts, baking cookies, or tidying up the house, I am determined I will finish what is most time-sensitive. Head bent over my desk, I glide black ink over white linen cardstock, insert the cards into envelopes, close the flaps, and affix stamps. Momentum toward achieving the goal I created for myself becomes a syncopated rhythm with the discovery of a missing detail. The address for my new friend Susanna. I compose a quick email, press send, and flip the kettle on. Hi, Susanna. Hope all is well in your world. I know this is a busy time for all of us. Thinking about you and praying your Advent has been meaningful. Can you send me your email address when you have a few moments? I met Susanna during a speaking engagement, a retreat day for clergy wives on the theme of Sabbath. Every time I scoured the audience for responsiveness, I noticed she was sitting on the edge of her seat, making eye contact and either nodding or scribing copious notes in the notebook on her lap. Body language assured me the message I was delivering, at least for her, was indeed relevant. After I returned home, I received a follow-up email from Susanna, a thank you with an invitation to meet again. I learned that she is not only the wife of a pastor and the mother of 2 young children, but also a published author seeking direction about her next writing project. We have a lot in common. Over the next few months, generous conversations between us echo the spirit of her timely response to my email, words declaring more than I expected. Have I been having a meaningful Advent? Amazingly, yes, and it has so much to do with you. Reading your emails has been so life-giving for me. I can almost hear the excitement in Susanna's voice as I read her response and feel my heart begin racing with anticipation. The emails she is referring to are weekly letters I send to hundreds who make up the Sabbath Society, people who say I'm all in when it comes to making rhythms of rest a reality. The letters are meant to encourage and garner accountability, but often the replies I receive back are more than a thank you or pat answer to the questions I pose. What I receive instead are accounts of restoration and a surprising return to true self. Susanna subscribed to the Sabbath Society shortly after I extended the invitation to the women attending the retreat day. Susanna's letter to me continued. I have started taking time each day for that place of meaning and home and rest. I can't explain it, but I feel happier, more at peace, more able to cope, and weirdly, I realized last night, right before going on date night with my man, I like myself more. Over dinner, he said to me, "You're energized. It's great. I love being with you." I feel like I am finding my way and I don't ever want to go back. Also, I have been having so many ideas. I know creativity thrives in me when I rest. This year has actually been different. I don't know how I can say this, a pastor's wife before Christmas with 2 kids in school. Also, I have been more organized and actually seem more on top of things. If they could just bottle it and sell it. She likes herself more? When I initiated the Sabbath Society several years ago, I had no idea I would receive this kind of response to a weekly email. I didn't foresee mentoring people on how to incorporate Sabbath as a rhythm of life. I don't claim special credentials allowing me to be known as an expert on Sabbath-keeping. I'm still learning every day how to rest well myself. What I know is this. In the same way that beginning a new year with a clean slate and fresh hope motivates us towards change, finding a rhythm of rest in a busy world makes life radically different. Susanna's positive experience is a common outcome among the community, but I pray that transformation never becomes commonplace. Once you open the gift of Sabbath, you will never want to go back to life as usual. Rhythms of rest are possible because they were there from the beginning. The account of creation in Genesis is our example. When God created the world, he started with a clean slate and fresh vision.